We're so excited to take you with us on our first ever Disney cruise. We're finally boarding the Disney Fantasy for the very first time and cannot wait to explore this magical ship and all of the adventure that it holds. Today we are taking our first Disney cruise and we're very excited. We want to explain to you what the process is if you are staying at a Disney World resort. If you are staying at a Disney World resort and you secured transportation through Disney from your hotel to the cruise port, here's what you need to know. We are staying at the Grand Floridian in a one-bedroom villa. Be sure to check out the review of the resort and the one-bedroom villa. But we received an email 2 days prior telling us that by 7 a.m. to have our luggage ready. Bell Services came and picked it up just a little after 7. They should have extra luggage tags. If you have not received your tags or you need extra tags for whatever reason, check with Bell Services, not the front desk. Bell Services will have the luggage tags. You were told what time and where you should meet the DCL or Disney Cruise Line representative. We've been told to meet at the Grand Piano down in the beautiful, iconic, well, used to be iconic, Grand Floridian lobby. At the time we're recording this, the entire place is a bit in shambles as they're doing their reconstruction. We have an 8:30 pickup. It's just a little bit after 8 right now. Let's go see what it's like. There should be a DCL representative. Okay, we have checked in. There is a DCL person here in the lobby. He just made sure that he checked off each of our names for the 2 staterooms. And then he had us do the health screener. We had not received the health screener. There are 2 people here. So we are here by about 8:15. He said that we are leaving at 8:45. The bus leaves at 9. So if the bus leaves at 9, we should get to the port by about 10-ish. And in case you're wondering, this is the Grand Piano here in the lobby of the Grand Floridian. And it is just across from the entrance. All right, we have left the Grand Floridian lobby and we are following our DCL representative. I see over at the convention center, there is the DCL cruise line bus. You have no idea. We have been trying to take this cruise since 2020 and we get a DCL bus. A happy goodbye to the Grand Floridian. We will miss you. Highly recommend to stay here. Goodbye, Grand Floridian, and hello, Fantasy. Arrived. We just got off the bus and received our instructions. It was to disembark with our passports in our hands and follow the red line here into the terminal building. You are not allowed to take into the terminal building any unfinished or open liquids. Okay, this is happening. We are here celebrating the 25th silver anniversary at sea. On top of everything else. So not every bad thing's a bad thing. This is our first time into the Disney terminal. All right, guys, I can already feel like this is gonna be a thing and I'm gonna need to do this on Disney going forward. And on the other side of the wall here is the concierge waiting area, which I hear has been very much upgraded. Here's the step and repeat and they have a viewing deck. Let's see. There she is, the Disney Fantasy. Staterooms will be available at 1:30. Our key cards will be on our door. Oh, by the way, there are vending machines, so I want to show you what those look like. Over this way are vending machines. You can take an elevator up if you prefer, not the escalator. And there are more seats back here. And the restrooms are right across the way from the vending machines. Also good to note that there are charging ports here. So if you need to charge, you just find yourself a station. The other thing I want to mention is that we were supposed to be boarding groups 14 and 16, something like that, or 12 and 16. But by taking the Disney Cruise Line bus and showing up here on that bus, we are now in group 4. So that's a nice little perk to know about. I don't know if it happens all the time since this is our first time doing this, but something to keep in mind. So we have Maria Rose sauce, we have shrimp, lemon wedges, and Dungeness crab. They have a grilled chicken salad. There's a garden salad. Some chow mein with noodles. Turkey wraps, tomato, mozzarella, ciabatta. There's cheddar cheese and ham. Over here you have cut corn, macaroni and cheese, steak fries, crispy fried chicken tenders, and honey mustard. Panko crusted cod, salmon, buttered carrots, cut corn, asparagus, snow peas. And there's grilled steak, lamb chops. There's soups too. Cornbread, leek and potato, along with seafood gumbo. I'm having the Dungeness crab, a little cod. There was some lo mein. There's some peel and eat shrimp, and some chicken tenders, or fingers, depending on your point of view. So the ice cream is pretty good. It's not premium ice cream, but it's better than what I had on NCL. The Oreo cheesecake, it's more like a mousse than a cheesecake. It's a little too light. It's a little too airy. I like my cheesecake denser. Before we move on to the tour of the ship, I wanted to just give a couple of notes of a few things that I've noticed in the embarkation process. We did get a bunch of misinformation when it came to Palo brunch. Because we were not Castaway Club members before we booked this trip, we pretty much got shut out of things like Palo and getting certain reservations. What you need to know is that when you come on board ship, at least on the Fantasy, we were told over the phone to go up to Palo, which is on deck 12 aft, which by the way is really hard to get to. You really need to come to deck 11, go out through the cabana, aft elevators, and then either walk up a flight or take the elevator up one flight. There's no easy way to get to Palo and Remy for some strange reason. Wanted to point that out. Here's what you need to do, and double check this as soon as you get on the ship. But here in the Fantasy, down in Enchanted Garden on deck 2, they have 2 tables set up. You are looking to change the time of your reservations for dinner, your seating from 5:45, the early reservation or the early dining seating, to the later one. That's where you would go. If you want to move or make Palo or Remy reservations, you go there as well. So thankfully, we have gotten ourselves a Palo brunch reservation for tomorrow at 10:30. So look forward to that. Hey, we are taking a tour. This is Donald's pool. This is where you'll find the funnel vision. You'll see the really cool Mickey slide over there. So this is Nemo's Reef. We are going into Cabanas. So we have biscuits and gravy, rice, bread rolls. That's assorted Danish. We have roasted potatoes, sauteed spinach, sauteed mushrooms, grilled tomatoes. Corned beef, half lynx, sausage, turkey bacon, regular bacon. And you have breads. Buttermilk pancakes and blueberry pancakes and Mickey waffles. Multiple stations have the same items. Donuts, muffins. Over here you have a bunch of dried fruits and nuts.
And here you have made-to-order omelets and assorted yogurts and parfaits.
Assorted cheeses and meats. Pre-made omelets. Denver and ham and cheese. Various croissants. And in the middle there is a bar, and you will find the same things on the other side. It's already set up here, but because it's not busy yet, everyone's being pushed to the same side, but everything's the same. And here's a look at the drink station. You have teas and coffee, and this is available all day. You have apple juice and cranberry juice. And this is your assortment of Coca-Cola products. That's Cabanas for breakfast.
Sweet on You is located inside of Cabanas. Stay tuned, we do come back for a sweet treat from this location.
Here again is Nemo's Reef. They are cleaning and testing it, but this is what it looks like in here, the splash pad for the littles. There's plenty of outdoor seating. And this is Mickey's slide. This is not to be confused with the aqueduct. The aqueduct is one up. Here is the funnel vision.
Over on the sides of the pool deck, you will find the spa, and what's really nice about this is that it does look like it has a glass bottom for viewing the ocean below. You can refill your coffee on the other side. You have all of your soft drinks over here. Cabanas is closed. This is where you would come. And while it's closed right now, here is the outdoor quick service, which is very popular. You have pizza at Luigi's. Then over here you have Tomaters Grill. And over here at Fillmore's, you can get sandwiches, paninis, fresh fruit. Now I'm getting ready to go into the 18 and over area. This is where you'll find the Cove Cafe. It's small, but it's quiet. Let's go in and have a look. The Cove Cafe is a popular spot for specialty coffees and teas. Along with the coffees and teas, you will find a small selection of pastries. And finally, we have found the spa 11 forward. We've come out on deck 13 and we're just going to take a walk around the deck. There are plenty of lounge chairs up here and we are all the way forward at the moment. This is Satellite Falls. This is the pool all the way forward. There are no lifeguards on duty at any point. This is from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And this looks down on the adults only area from here. This is Currents Bar. It's currently closed, to overuse the word, and to the left of Currents there appears to be a smoking area. And the area we just came from with the satellite pool, that area is also reserved for guests 18 and over. And this is overlooking again the other 18 and over area. In fact, the entirety of deck 13, which is where we just came from, is reserved for guests 18 and older. And then deck 11, they're attached. This is where you'll find the Cove Coffee Bar. That's also adults only. So I like the way they connected the two areas. Continuing on over here, you'll find another, we are on deck 12 forward now. You'll find another little splash area. This is the funnel puddle, and no lifeguards on duty. This is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You'll see the Currents Bar just overlooks this area. And we are going now into the family zone. But before we get into the family zone, just coming over here to the right, there are showers so you can rinse off. And the pool's officially open at 9 a.m. There are life jackets on all sides. To get to the entrance of the aqueduct, we'll go up these stairs and you will keep climbing, and the entrance is right there through the funnel. And this is where you end up when your ride is done on the aqueduct. You end up right here in this yellow area. Just behind the Aqua Lab, you have a bar called Waves. You have Aqua Lab, which is another splash pad area, which at the time we took the tour was not turned on. But before we spend too much time at Aqua Lab, we're going to head upstairs to the sports deck. At the top of the stairs, you will find Goofy Sports, which is the basketball court. All the way aft, you will find the mini golf course, which is a 9-hole golf course, and it's right across from the sports simulator area. They have footprints on the ground to show you where an adult should stand and where a little should stand. They also have foosball tables up here. There's even different ways that you can approach it. So if you're a little, they even lay out a track for you. And if you're an adult, they lay out a track for you to get to the hole. Goofy Sports Simulator is open daily from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can go inside with a reservation and practice your golf swing among other sports. Okay, opposite side of Flo's, you'll find ice cream. You'll also find Frozone. Here you can get smoothies. Who's Its and What's Its galore. And here between Flo's and ice cream, you'll find Who's Its and What's Its. This is where you will get all of your pool related items. Let's take a quick look at Deck 5. You'll find the Buena Vista Theater, which expands from Deck 5 down to Deck 4. In here we played bingo, and you can see first run movies here. In addition, you'll find the Port Adventures desk on Deck 5, and that desk is right across from the Bippity Boppity Boutique. This is where your little princes and princesses can get done up for a special night or even for pirate night. Deck 5 also has some of the kids clubs. We'll go into more details in a separate video about the kids clubs. So we are on Deck 4. We're going to take a look around before we go out to the walking jogging track. Over here is the Disney Vacation Club desk. Well, what used to be the Disney Vacation Club desk. Here's the Port Shopping desk. This is Vista Cafe. On the other side, you'll find Shutters. This is the main lobby atrium. Quite the bustling place. I love the peacock fan, the peacock feathers on the center light. And of course, Minnie's dressed up. She's got a peacock feather in her head, very 1920s. Over here, you'll find Carriage Jewels. Carriage Jewels. Pretty much, they just have Crown of Light in here. Over here on the other side of the atrium, you'll find Shutters. This is where you'll see your photos. You just tap your band. Ah, look at this. We just learned something new. So on our mobile devices, we can go here and do this. They don't let you use it while there's no one here to help you. Shutters does have its own portrait studio, as most cruise ships do. You can reserve a private session to take family photos. Back this way, you'll find D-Lounge. D-Lounge is where they have a whole bunch of family events, including bingo. If you are a bingo player, I would suggest that you get here early because the line is down the hall here. When you get here with your group, have one person go up and purchase and the rest of the family go down and pick a seat because it does book up fast. So this is the adult area. You'll find a couple of different bars. And here you will find O'Gill's Pub. It opens at 1. And I love this Vespa. Then over here you find Ooh La La, the champagne bar. So this is what it looks like here in Ooh La La. Love the champagne colored furniture. It's just beautiful in here. It's just large enough. All of the little different bar spaces, they're all lovely. They're all intimate, so you don't feel like you're crowded. At a certain time, they bring you food and put it out here. We're gonna continue on to the rest of the adult area. I love this cave-like situation where you seem to have individual men and women's rooms. Look at how cool these restrooms are. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a restroom like this. This is beautiful. So over here we have the tube. They're not serving right now, but here, this is where they would have the more adult parties. Oh, it's beautiful in here, guys. Oh, this is the spot. It is intimate. It's got a very jazzy vibe, and the skyline changes. I do believe that's the London Eye. Okay, leaving the Skyline Lounge and going left. We're gonna have a peek into O'Gill's, and then we're gonna take a look at the jogging track. Oh, look, this is where you will find board games, and this is where you will find all of the sports to your heart's content. It's a little bit larger than the rest of the pubs and the bars in the area. And in case you were wondering, here are the beers on tap. All right, let's push our way out of here. And you'll see that we are right back where we started at La Piazza. So we did a nice little circle here. We're headed back towards the D Lounge and Shutters in this direction. 2.5 laps is a mile. Disney does have the unique ability to have these light floats be this color. Normally they're not this color. This is the color of Mickey's shoes. Here's some more shuffleboards here, shuffleboard courts. So there's some on either side. We are now on deck 3. I want to show you what's here. This is the Walt Disney Theater. So this is Diamonds and Wishes. They sell watches and jewelry in here and perfume and sunglasses. I did pick up a Disney Cruise Line 25th anniversary charm. Diamonds and Wishes. So here I think I'll be able to find my Pandora charm. I'll check. Marble. There we are, Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey. Hi, how are you? So you can get into the stores from multiple areas. This is sort of like the hub for this shopping space right here outside of the Walt Disney Theater. Over here on the other side of the Walt photo is the other entrance to the Walt Disney Theater and Preludes. And Preludes is a place where you can get your snacks. Here is Mickey's main sale. I'll insert some footage of this as well, but this is where you can find your ears, your pirate merch. As you would expect, many Disney-based character costumes, merchandise. You have your pens. There are an assortment of toys and puzzles available. And don't forget your sword for Pirate Night. There's even some lightsabers. Your plushies, your t-shirts. And the t-shirts for the littles are coming in at $19.99 each, which isn't bad. The plushies are coming in at $22.99. And then right next door, you have more of the adult items. So for instance, the sweatshirt is $59.99. You have your Mickey and Minnie plushie, your tees. And what do we think? Do I need Dumbo ears? Oh, they kind of match, huh? What I'm wearing. And there's even a matching bag.
Where's that? Oh,
the fantasy ears are $44.99. And then you have the lounge fly bag to match. You have your Disney Pride merchandise. You have the adult t-shirt section. And just for pricing's sake, these are coming in at $29.99. You have your magnets, you have your keychains, you have your faux jewelry, keychains and magnets. Here's the pricing for those. You have your fat pins so that you can get your character autographs. You have lanyards. You do have a wall of ears over here. These two, I believe, are Cruise Line exclusives. And then you have more teas over here. You have your items that you need to get yourself ready for Pirate Night. You have the Mickey ears with the scarf already on them. This room seems to be pirate based. $16.99. There are t-shirts, so if you did not want to do the whole thing, you could just get yourself a t-shirt, some accessories to match. Look at these pirate ears. Look at those. These are great. Here's the Disney Cruise Line luggage. And here's some button-down shirts. This one is $59.99. They even have crockware. How you'll get this home, I'm not sure. But there you go. Here on the left, you have Sea Treasures. There is Disney merch in here, but it's not as character forward. It's a little more subtle. This is more Disney Cruise Line merch. And I'll insert some footage of what you'll find here. You see there's Tommy Bahama in the corner back there. There's a few other, like the luggage has the DCO logo and not Mickey and Minnie, so very subtle. They have the Little Mermaid collection here. Absolutely makes sense. Lounge flies everywhere. Here is a whole collection of Disney fantasy items. You have the ears, you have the lounge fly, you have the shirt, you have the luggage, you have the blankets. You have a Disney Cruise Line Spirit jersey. This is $89.99. You have really solid assortment of DCL merchandise. This shirt's $39.99. More hats, more sweatshirts, bucket hats, mugs. This mug is $26.99. You have ornaments. You have lanyards that you can purchase. You have sunglasses. You have golf balls. You have all sorts of Tommy Bahama. You have Vineyard Vine items as well. And this concludes most of the shopping here on the ship. Leaving this area, we're going to do the circle, but leaving this area, you have the Bon Voyage bar. We are now mid-ship. Over here is guest services. And here now is the DVC desk, just so you get an idea of where everything is. We were just forward, everything else behind us. The Royal Court, which we'll walk over there in a moment. Animators Palate, all of that is aft. I have not been in this store yet because I really don't intend to buy any expensive jewelry, so that's why I have not been in here. Sea Treasures, here's the other side of it. You have Diamonds and Wishes. This is the other side of the store where you can get your Pandora charms. We've just pretty much done a circle. You see there's Diamonds International jewelry in here. They also sell Louis Vuitton. They have all of your Ray-Bans, everything you would get at Sunglass Hut. Okay, so that is the full circle. These are all of the main shops, all in one area, so you can't get lost. So let's now just turn back the way we came, and we're gonna go over to Royal Court, which is open for breakfast. I do believe Animators Palate is back that way as well. And here again is guest services. It's open 24 hours. They are celebrating their 25th anniversary at sea. I have to tell you, it's very subtle. There were special fireworks last night. You see a bunch of decorations along all of the columns and on all the banisters and rails. However, there's not like a, forgive the term, a big splash being made. So that just about concludes our tour of the ship. There's a couple of other things that I want to show you. I think we will have covered all of it very shortly, so hang in there. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you've been on the Disney Cruise Line cruise before, tell us what you think. Tell us, is this your favorite cruise line? Will you do this cruise line versus any other? Leave a comment below and let us know. So far, we're liking it. So Midship Detective, there's one here on deck 2, and there's also one on deck 5 right now. Looks like they close it down. Okay, just found out that this opens at 8 and closes at 10. This is Vista Gallery. This is their artwork. A few things they have on display. And over here is the Enchanted Garden. So the premise here is when you walk in, it's a daylight scene, and then it slowly turns to dusk.
Good evening.
Good evening, yes, table number 1.
So I had the bread and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it was nice and crusty and flaky, and with the olive oil it was absolutely delicious. I almost ate a whole piece. It was good. I'm really funny about my bread, as in, is it good enough for me to take the hit on the calories? And this was good enough for me to take the hit on the calories. It had the infamous truffle pockets, and They were pretty good. There were about 5 of them in the dish. It was really creamy. The mushroom was delicious. You can taste the garlic. It was really very, very good. It was very tasty. Every time I see that on the menu, I'm gonna get that.
The arugula salad was also very good. There were some combinations of flavors that you would not have expected or anticipated.
Then I had the pasta bolognese. That was really good. It basically tasted like pasta and meat sauce, only it was penne pasta instead of spaghetti. And it wasn't penne, it was pagnette. So it was a smaller penne pasta.
In addition to the arugula salad, Paul also ordered the Angus steak. He ordered that medium rare and it came to the table just as he ordered it. It was nice, tender, juicy, overall a very good steak. The only complaint is that it was lacking salt. And if you've been on this journey with us for a little while, it will not come as a surprise to you that the little guy ordered chicken fingers. These are the renowned Disney chicken fingers and there were 0 complaints with this meal.
For dessert, I had the cookies and cream sundae. Glass that it comes in is deceptive. I was like, oh my goodness, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to finish this. But really, there was more cookie in there than cream. It was hard to get the spoon that they gave me down there into the bottom to get the ice cream out. It hit the spot. It was just enough.
I had the deconstructed carrot cake. It's a failed experiment, but all of the individual ingredients separated, I don't think it's good. It didn't go well.
We hope that you've enjoyed embarking upon the Disney fantasy with us. Be sure to stay tuned for our cabin review next. In the meantime, check out our Disney playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventure takes you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.